This is a small token of our appreciation for your presence and your contribution today. PC Diaz, WPC Diaz, WPC Ryan. A small token of our appreciation. WPC Dikoto. A small token of our appreciation. Thank you all very much. I would like to introduce
So, I know I'm 30, I know they probably for the paper going by now, but so what I forgot to tell you all, right? Anybody here can tell me what is the age you can't be before being arrested? Oh, you 18? What do you know? So you're aware that from the age of 8 that you can't be arrested and charged, right? Right. And you all know when you're arrested and charged that you have a record, right? Right, you know that with this record on your name, when it is you have to go, if you want to travel, let's just say you're interested in being a sportsman and you want to travel to go and play in another country, you're basically losing the opportunity because you have to go for a visa, which means that you have to get a certificate of character. And when they see, when you go to the embassy to get your visa, you're going to get blocked. Which means that you're going to stay in Trinidad. Right, so, if you are going to find, no, remember we read certain things here where some find is 750, 250,000 and whatnot, right? You're not working right now. So who you feel going to start that course if you are reaching from the manager? Your parents also? So if you love your parents, you're going to put them in that kind of situation, right? I'm sure everybody here love their parents, right? Well, that's not sure. Everybody here like their parents? Alright, I'll take that for now. So good. So with that being said, again, congratulations and enjoy.
Our next presenter is Reverend Mark Haynes. Reverend Mark Haynes is a deacon in the Anglican Church of Trinidad and Tobago. At present, he serves at St. Mary's Anglican Church in Taniuria. We all know that we can do nothing without God. And in your primary school, you have been attending the Good Shepherd Anglican Church, so a religion has been an important part of your school. When you go to secondary school, you may not be at a religious school or an assisted secondary school. You may be at a government secondary school, but you cannot forget God. So Reverend Mark Haynes is here to share with you some of the things that you can take with you and practice not only in your secondary school life, but all through your life. Let's welcome Reverend Mark Haynes.
Good morning, everybody. Well, let me stand up a little bit now. Stand up, stretch. Because I would like to know that nobody's sleeping under this morning. So, you all know this song? This is Delight of Mine? Great. So that means I'm not going to be singing by myself. So we're going, now my church is having limits of problems this morning. So I need you all to help me, right? So we started. 3, 4. This is the light of mine. This is the light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. This is the light of mine. Well, it's clapping up. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. What's the light of mine again? This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it let it shine. So firstly, I want to start off by you all giving yourselves a round of applause this morning. See you all maybe seated. That felt nice, right? Great. So I am Reverend Mark Haynes. So I'll give you a little brief intro about myself before. So I have been with the parish of St. Mary my entire life. So I have been a deacon for 2 years. Before that, I was a lay minister for a while. And I am not a full-time deacon because I also work as well. So I'm a firefighter by profession. So I fight fires physically, and I light spiritual fires as well. So that's what I'm hoping here with you all, right? Now, while I am at the church, I'm also part of the Anglican Church radio ministry, which is called the Anglican Voice radio program, and a number of other little small projects. But right now, I am here to chat with you lovely persons, and it is my pleasure to be here. Now, when I got the invitation, and I was told the topic, cultural transitions, right? Cultural transformation. So I want to ask you all, because I see on your right, when you're answering my questions today, what is your understanding of what culture means? Anybody? Hold on, I want to hear anybody. Hold on. What's that? Origin? Origin, yes? What you believe in, what you support. Very good answers. Anybody else? Anybody else? Alright. I see your point here. You want to answer? Alright. So yes, those are parts of the answer. So basically, a culture describes the activity in which persons engage in, a group of persons, in their daily lives. So that could mean, for example, right now, as young boys and girls, you'll have had a certain culture in primary school. In primary school, the teachers will look after you so much as if you are their own children. Your siblings, what you are accustomed to. You have been in school for 7 years, and right now you are, for want of a better expression, the big sharks or the big fish in the bowl. So you are in a bowl right now. Imagine this is a fish bowl, and this is the size of the bowl you all are in. So you all are in this fish bowl, and you are the big fish in that bowl. What is going to happen now, as you have outgrown this bowl, you are going to be moved into another pond, or let's say a bigger bowl, but now you are no longer the big fish in that bowl. You now, I'm not saying this to frighten you all, but I just want you all to understand the reality of where you are going. Now PC Alfonso, he said a lot of what I was hoping to say to me, but I was not meant to talk to you all about. So I'm not worried. Because when we sang that song just now, it was intentional. Because this is the light of mine, which was given to you by Jesus and nurtured by your parents and your teachers. When you go into secondary school, you need to take that light with you. I repeat, the light that you have, you need to take that light with you when you go to secondary school. Many persons, when they leave, in order to fit in, they deny Jesus and they deny that they are Christians. Because they want to fit in with the crowd and they don't want persons to know they're a church girl or a church boy. I can say this because when I was your age, I went through the challenge myself. So the first point I want to make and remind you all of is remember your identity. Your identity comes from that light of Jesus. And on the day, how many persons here were baptized before? Because I know, you all don't be ashamed, it's up to you. How many of you all were baptized? Okay. And how many of you all go to church? Does it have to be Anglican church? Right. So you all would have been offered up or something like that, right? Nice. So the day of your baptism or offering up, you would have been given that name. That little light, the Holy Spirit would have been planted in you. On that day, when you were given your name and you were presented and made a member of your church, whether it is the Anglican church or not, you became a child of God. So that is the first part. Your identity is you're a child of God. So what's the first part? Nice. Now I want us to remember these things. You all might not remember me, but I hope you remember the words. Because it is important. Because the first thing some people will try to do is strip you of that identity. It may not be in terms of as far as drugs and these things, it may not reach there. But they may have you making unhealthy alliances and friends that you can do better without. Your purpose of going to school is to go and become better versions of yourself. So the first thing is you understand your identity. I need you to keep that rooted in your minds. Secondly, understand your purpose. You are going to school to learn. You will make friends. But in order to make friends, we are not asking you to deny yourself to make friends. We are not asking you to do immoral acts to make friends. Immoral acts could speak the world of things. I'm not going into details now. But in identifying yourself, know that you are going to go to school for a wonderful purpose. Because before me, I see doctors, prime ministers, presidents, teachers, attorneys, chief firefighter, commissioner of police, even priests, deacons, the list goes on. School gives you the opportunity to see and become the best version of yourself. So you can go to school now and you're going and you are now entering. So if you have your dream or what you want to be, it's ideal. So now you can know what it is you want to focus towards. However, you are also studying and the first 3 years, everything. So your work, so some things will be new to you all. some things will be different to you. Know and be careful who you trust. So you're going to school firstly, you know your identity. Secondly, know your purpose. Thirdly, when you go to school, don't be ordinary. I say this, I do not want you all going to school, especially if you pass with your first choice, and you say, I reach. So when I reach, you're like, yeah boy, I don't need to study. I get you for Trinity, I get you for Bishops, I get you for Convent, whichever school you are put down, and you relax. No. You are in competition with yourself. In other words, you are not competing with your new friend next to you, but you are competing with yourself. Because you have to keep in your mind why I am going to school. So you can be a footballer even if you're a young lady. You can learn to cook even if you're a young man. You can learn to sew. You can learn to do all these things. You can play cricket. You can do all these things. Have fun while you're at school. Do not be ordinary. Be the best versions of yourself. Because what will happen is that there are people who will be jealous of your excellence. And you are the one person who knows how much you can do. And even when you think you don't know enough, there is God who can teach you more. So that even when you think that, hey, I don't even know how much it is or what I can do, you can say to yourself, but guys, when you remember your identity, right? But I am a child of God. So you go to your parents and they will pray with you. If your parents don't pray with you, you can find your church or get somebody to pray with you. Because you see, being your best self, you need to have that understanding of what God wants you to do. So God might want you to be the greatest teacher there is. God might want you to be a philanthropist. God may want you to be a founder of a charitable organization. But you need your education. So how much points I have so far? What are the 3 points? What's the first one? Oh, they're not sure now. What's the first point? Know your identity. What was the second point? What's that? Well, that is part of the identity. Yes. What was the second one? What's that? What's that? Well, no, the second one was understanding your purpose, knowing your purpose. And the third one is being the best versions of yourself. Now, I want to ask a question here now. What are some of the activities you will look forward to when you're going to secondary school? Anybody? My friend, my quiet friend in the evening, yes. What are some things you're looking forward to? Dancing? Nice. So you want to be a dancer? So you want to study arts? Nice. Yes. Okay, you like to eat? What are we talking about? You are my friend. You want to learn to cook too? Nice. We want to meet new friends. What's up? Art. What's up? You want to become a barber? What are you talking about? Watch me. I coming by you. Make sure you get fade properly and line up properly. Hopefully my hairline is still intact by the time you learn to become a barber. But here. What about you? You want to cook? So these are the chefs here? Nice. The chefs sit down together. What about you? What do you want to do? Everything is up to you what you want to do. Nothing need to be ashamed of. But you don't want to say it as it. Alright, no problem. Cooking? I find real people going. Yes? Archery? What do you want to learn archery? Nice. And what would you like to do? Okay? And appearance. You want to do law? So we have lawyers, archers, chefs, a barber. You cooking as well. Yes? Good, you see? Right, so football, barber, just a reminder. What? Dancing? Alright, I didn't hear you true. So what do you all want to do? So we started with you. Yes? What would you like to do? What's that? So you want to learn to cook? Alright. Or what would you like to do? Guitar, so music, and singing. So I like how everybody has to sit up together. So we have the artistic group here. We have the archers. Wait, can you give me what you wanted to do? What was it again? Archery. So it was archery. What was cooking? So you're part of this group here. So you're part of the chef group. Alright. We have a lawyer with us. Now, I want you all to remember these things. Some of your dreams may change. It may change. But do not let anybody tell you that your dreams are not worth it. It becomes easy, and be careful. Two things. One, be careful who you share your dreams with. And two, be careful of who you trust while aspiring to accomplish your dreams. For basic reasons. You don't know about this fellow named Jesus? Oh, you know about him? Yes. He used to line with 12 fellows, right? Oh, you know about him? Right. What do you know about the disciples, right? Nice. What do you used to do when they were hanging out together? What do you used to do? They used to pray? So, alright, so what do you pray they used to do? So Jesus used to be teaching, and they listen to the stories, and they used to be healing, and they feel a couple of people sometimes, because they have a lot of time, they feel a lot of fun, so they still have fight out to people. So they have their times too, right? Nice. So it came a time, I want to ask you, what was the purpose for Jesus coming for us? Anybody can tell us? For our sins to redeem, to cleanse us and to redeem us from sin. That's good. So it have the way Jesus was doing things. And one of his partners, he didn't like how things were going. So he decided to betray Jesus. And you know which was that person name? He's one of the 12 fellows who was like with him. Judas. So Judas decided he did not like the way Jesus was doing things. Because they expected Jesus to come as his big chariot and a big king, and he would not overthrow the Roman army, and then they will come and they will be one of the chosen soldiers and have high positions of power. But that did not happen. Because Jesus came to teach about love and how to live, how to be kind to others, how to give and share what you have, and all these things. So Judas did not like this. So for more than one reason, he decided to betray Jesus. And when he betrayed Jesus, wow, what a thing happened. Because he probably thought that Jesus would have used all his power and destroy all the people who come there. But instead, Jesus, his friend whom he traveled with, his friend whom he taught, his friend who he fed, and all these things, he saw the treatment meted out to him. Jesus ultimately was crucified after that. I say this because I want us to understand we need to be careful who our friends are. Be careful who we trust with our mission. Nothing is wrong with helping persons, because the best way I used to study in school was to go home, do all my homework, and in order for me to know that I got it correct and I understand, I will come to school the next day early and explain what I learned or what I understood to somebody else. Helping other people helps you get stronger. However, also ask God for a spirit of discernment. For those who don't understand what the word discernment means, it means for God to give you the opportunity to understand what is right, what is wrong, who is for you, who is not for you. And please, I will close with this. In everything you do, talk to your parents. Ask, even if you don't pray, ask your parents to pray with you on every choice, every decision that you have to make. I will say this again. And you can tell them, Reverend Mark said, you can go back and tell them, Reverend Mark said, that's okay. Tell them, Reverend Mark said, that every choice that comes with your lives, that you are asking them to pray not only for you, but with you. Because learning to pray is important as having your parents pray for you. Because when you are going through your trying times and your parents are not with you, you will need to know how to pray. Especially when you're going to exam room and you know your study and you have a question that you know the answer for, I am certain you had more such a prayers in any place in that school at that point in time. But I really encourage you all, learn to pray and encourage your parents to pray with you. Even if they don't at the beginning, eventually they will. Every time you're going to pray, ask them to join you. Because even if they aren't doing it, you all have a responsibility. Because as you are growing into secondary school, you will need the prayers. It hurts me whenever I go into some group chats on WhatsApp and I see the fighting in schools. It hurts me. And what hurts me even more is that I'm seeing more and more among our young ladies. Be careful. Because these same persons, quite more often than others, were friends at some point in time. But I'm here to remind you all that you all are lights of the world, because Jesus is shining in each and every one of you. And I really do see success in the eyes of the students before. But remember this: if you fail an exam, you are not a failure. Try again and do it again. There are no failures here. Even if you do not get your first choice, wherever you are, be the best version of you in that place. I don't want to see any of you all on social media, please, for anything bad. I want to see all. I want to see people starring in football. I want to see best shots. I want to see the barber. You might start a barbering club in school, who knows? But and you do not have to wait till 18 to go to me to cut it. Just letting you know. Alright? Learn. Be your best. I do not want to see or hear please about bad things about you all. And if your parents want help with praying, you can always get in contact with me. I will have no problem. I am all over the place. I am assigned to St. Mary's. You will ask Auntie Brenda. I am assigned to St. Mary's, but you might see me in South, in Tobago, in Togo. I love Togo, by the way. You'll see me in Port of Spain, Belmont. You'll see me all over. Because I am wherever God needs me to be. And the same thing with you all. God will not place you somewhere where He cannot make you shine. Shine anyway. So my closing statement to you is this. A diamond is a rock that endured under pressure. So endure the pressure. Because you have already endured SEA. You are now starting. You are have not reached. You are going to prepare for CXC exams or CSEC exams as it's called now. The studying starts at day 1. So endure the pressure. There's a few, but have fun while doing it. Because when 4 or 5 comes, 4 or 5, because it will reach faster than you think. And you all want to ask all the parents to spend how much thousands of dollars behind a dress or a suit. I do not want you all to that be the only thing you left secondary school with. A couple of nice pictures and then go past it. Work hard from day 1. Endure the pressure from day 1. Manage the pressure from day 1. And it will become easier. And when you finish CXC and you have your diamond certificate in your hand and you see that you have accomplished up to CXC, you will see the difference in things. So shine bright, young ones. God bless you. Don't ever let the light of Christ go down in your life and continue to be magnificent children of God. The Lord be with you.
Thank you very much to Reverend Mark. I was very happy that I heard a variety of different professions coming from you. But one thing I want to tell you, that whatever profession you choose, the preparation is not easy. It is not impossible, but it is not easy. Gentleman who wants to be a dancer, who wanted to be a dancer. Yes, there are days when your feet going to hurt you, and your back going to hurt you, and you'll want to give up. But remember your goal. Those who want to be chefs, let me hear you. Let me see. Who likes to bake more than cook? Let me see your hand. Yes, I like to bake. I don't like to cook food so much. I like desserts. But sometimes when you make that cake, it will fall. It will look good. It will taste good. But you do not give up. Alright? You do not give up. You continue to persevere. And who is the one person you can always go to put your troubles in? That's right. Jesus. He's always there to help you. And when you're going to Him, you don't have to go to Him with plenty words. Remember that. Jesus, help me. Jesus, have mercy on me. That's all you have to say. But what you also have to remember is when it answers that prayer, what you have to say, thank you. That's correct. You all have been a really good audience. Thank you all very much for your time.